I'll be the one to pick you up again. Yes, we're talking about picks today. Now, I was never much of a fan of using a pick on a ukulele. It's really good to use on a steel string guitar, and classical guitarists grow their nails and make them all sorts of different shapes to play. But I always felt like the nylon strings and the nylon pick for the ukulele was a bit too harsh. But I recently realised that the pick has one really important advantage on the ukulele, not for playing all the time, but if you're in a group and you don't have access to a microphone or you don't have an amplifier and you need a bit of volume, that's when the pick comes in handy. And if you're in a small group and you've got a big room or a big audience and you need to be heard, that's when your pick comes in handy. Now, all these different picks are different thicknesses. Right here we've got a really beautiful soft one that's 0.46 of a millimetre thick, this one, so it's very, very forgiving, very bendy, and probably the most sounding like your finger, that one, but it still will be louder. This one here is probably a better sort of a thickness. I think it's 0.6, yeah, 0.6 that one, so it's pretty good thickness. Then we move up into the 0.73, and then we've got 0.94, I think, this one, and this purple one here. This is, whoopsie, this is really, really thick, this one. It's almost unbendable. Now, you get heaps of volume with a pick that's that thick, but because it's so unforgiving, then it wouldn't take too much, you know, it increases the tension of the string a great deal and makes them a lot easier to break. So a lot of volume, a lot of breakage too on that one. Too thick. I would suggest medium light, something like the 0.6 or a 0.73 would be a good thing. Now, I'll just give you a little demo first of all on the volume thing. Now, this is just fingers. This is pick. So you can hear the difference. And I'm putting about the same pressure on the strings there. Now, for those of you who've never used a pick before, first of all, you start off with your pointer. So you can use them for plucking a riff or strumming a chord, and you hold it slightly differently. So for strumming, first of all, we put our pointer down and then we turn it around and we put our thumb straight across like that. When you're strumming, you leave a little bit more pick to strum with, okay, and then you just curl your finger back a little bit till it feels comfortable. So start out pointing down and then just move it around till you've got a little bit of pick like that. And when you strum, often it won't be straight down, it'll be on a slight angle like this. So not necessarily straight like that, slightly on an angle. And when you want to pluck something rather than strumming, leave less pick there. Probably the angle's a bit more important in this case, and your finger might curl back a bit more too. So the main thing is to just try whatever works for you. Remember, keep very, very little pick that you need for plucking, and try and keep it relaxed. So have fun picking. Bye.